What is up, explorers? We're here right now in Point Pleasant in West Virginia, and this, my friends, is the Mothman. This is another episode of Beyond the Dark.
Point Pleasant started off as a boring and simple town. It wasn't a place people from outside ever heard about until one day everything changed. In the 1960s, several of the town's residents began reporting encounters with a semi-flying human creature. All the claims on seeing this creature began to pique the interest of the rest of America, and Point Pleasant becomes a very popular destination for seekers of the paranormal phenomena.
We're gonna be searching for this creature. I don't know if we're gonna find him, but we're gonna try. It all started back in November of 1966 when it was first spotted. This guy was spotted when two couples were driving down this road that we're actually gonna go on later today, and they seen this creature from above that looked exactly like this guy. 7 foot, 10-foot wings with some glowing red eyes in the sky. And they were chasing them, and they were speeding, driving, getting out of there, and they lived here in Point Pleasant. And the last time it was spotted in a long time was December of 1967. And the weird part about that is that their local bridge collapsed, causing 46 deaths. And when that devastation happened, people were claiming to see the Mothman, and that was the last time for so long. As of today, in 2024, and all the last 10, 15 years, there have been always reports of sightings of the Mothman still around here. We're gonna be diving through the history of this place, learning more about it, talking to the locals here, interviewing some of them, and then going to the sites where he might still be. Now, I'm expecting to be in Point Pleasant and just start talking to random strangers about the Mothman, and they all want to talk. They all want to talk to me. That's what I'm picturing. Do you think any of them know about the Mothman? Are they locals? I don't know. When I think of Point Pleasant, I think of Silent Hill. Welcome to Silent Hill. Welcome to Point Pleasant. Welcome to Mount Hope. Scary, creepy things, but like pleasant names. Quiet town, huh?
Really quiet.
Really quiet. Maybe it's too quiet, but you can tell they love their history. Every building here is super old. Look at this. You can get a Mothman root beer, and it's brewed in-house on tap. Steve, do we get that?
We have to. We have to try every Mothman thing here.
I feel like we do. Hang on, let's go find the root beer. Not only are they looking for Mothman, but you can get Bigfoot selfies. That's what we want. That's what we're trying to find. I just asked for the root beer. It's in the back. It's on tap, and the Mothman is the emblem for it. That is really cool. I'm gonna have to try this. I haven't had a soda on tap, and I don't think ever. This is really good Mothman beer. So we found someone who's gonna help us, guide us to someone that we will be able to interview on the Mothman. So this is gonna be exciting. Bunker 304.
Reminds me of Spencer's almost.
This is really cool. We're doing a video on the Mothman, making a YouTube video, the typical.
Right.
And we were just trying to talk to or find people that knew information about the Mothman or the last sightings or maybe your personal experience with the Mothman or any things at all about the Mothman.
Just the rundown.
The rundown.
Brief history of it.
Okay, so mine kind of goes back, I guess you could say family history, in a sense. But I grew up in Point Pleasant in my whole life. But my pawpaw, my mom's dad, was in the National Guard when all of this was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And their company was based out of kind of where the TNT area is now. And they used to do lots of vehicle testing, and they were a maintenance company, so they had lots of garages and things out there where they'd work on vehicles and stuff like that. And he and one of his fellow guardsmen were out working on a vehicle once and looked up and saw what they claimed to have been Mothman in the tree. And he never talked about it when I was little. He's been gone for a long time now, but my mom specifically remembers him coming home and telling my nanny about it, and her being like, "Don't tell anybody that, they'll think you're crazy."
Wow.
So he didn't. He listened to every word she said. He didn't say anything about it. But looking back on it, I mean, there's no way it couldn't have been real. Too many people saw whatever this thing is. All of their descriptions were basically identical.
Wow.
My nanny was also really good friends with Mary Heyer that worked for the Athens Messenger. Her office was across from the courthouse where she worked. Mm-hmm. So they saw each other all the time, and it took a lot to convince my nanny of things. But she believed what Mary said, and I guess she was a very trustworthy lady, and, you know, she had encounters with all these different things in the Men in Black, and just really weird things. So, I think it all goes back that most people around here are honest, especially back then. Like, you know, we're a small town, everybody knows everybody, nobody's gonna make stuff up.
Especially back then, remember going back in the 60s, there's no internet really out. No one has a point to try to get clout or fame or...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, most people didn't want to talk about it because, you know, they were embarrassed.
Crazy or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't want them to think that, you know, they were doing something they should have been, or, you know, they were just loony. I mean, you know, people didn't want to have that stereotype put on them.
Yeah, so what about you? What do you think personally about the Mothman?
I draw my theory around, it's also a wildlife reserve. It's called the McClintock Wildlife Reserve. And you could go hunting, fishing, all kinds of stuff out there. And my pawpaw used to go out there and go hunting and fishing, and he brought home two-headed turtles and fish with legs, and there were
No way.
mutated animals. Yeah. Because it was so polluted out there, because when they closed up the TNT factory, they just threw everything out on the ground. They didn't actually clean it up. It was actually an EPA disaster site for a really long time.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But yeah, so my personal guess is that something got into that waste, mutated into who knows what, and ended up being this Mothman thing. As to where it went, I don't know. It might still be out there. I don't know. I don't really want to run into it if it is.
Do you have any information on the Men in Black, or what do people think about the Men in Black?
I know it scared a lot of people. They would come up in these cars that were like 1940s era black sedans, which of course this was the 60s, and they look like mint condition, like they just rolled off the lot. And they'd pretty much say, hey, we know that you've seen something, you know something about this Mothman, keep your mouth shut. And people did. It scared them. And there was one instance, they actually tried to get this one girl to go in their car with them and tore the sleeve off of her blouse. But she got away from them, thank goodness. But yeah, it was something nobody wanted to mess with, and if you had an encounter with them, you didn't want to talk about it. It was very scary from what I understand, but yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
They didn't come back after the bridge fell either, so I don't know.
The bridge, because people don't really know what could have caused it.
Well, I know that they determined, which I mean, it's weird in its own right, that it was the 13th eye bar that cracked that caused it to collapse, because the way suspension bridges are built, it's all held together by links, and if one link breaks, the whole thing goes down. But there was a tiny little crack in the 13th eye bar, and it happened 13 months later to the day from when the first Mothman sighting happened in Point Pleasant. I think that's crazy. So, you know, rush hour traffic, big trucks, it was Christmas time, you know, everybody was on it. And it's kind of similar to today, like, you know, back and forth from Gallipolis, which is right across the river.
Okay.
And it was just a normal everyday thing, and just one day it took too much, and it was 40 years old, and down it went.
All right.
Wow. So
I don't think it had anything really to do with the Mothman. I think that's just one heck of a coincidence. But
Definitely getting some funny, strange vibes here in Point Pleasant. The people are super nice. They have a lot of cool random stores, like the one we're in right now.
I love interviewing the locals, because what she says was really cool that wasn't even on websites or anything. She believes that this Mothman is actually something that was like mutated, and then being into an area with the Navy or the National Guard or a military area in general, could experiments have actually happened there? And did they create the Mothman on accident? Did it escape? That is a whole nother side of things that I've never heard. That could be maybe a real thing. I don't know.
Over here is the Mothman Museum, guys. We're gonna go inside and then just read about it and learn.
And here we are at the world's only Mothman Museum. Maybe there's people here that have answers for us.
Guys, here we go. And there's the Men in Black. Here we do. First off, you're now in the museum. There is a lot of files. Look at this. All about the Mothman. This is no joke. I like this because this is actually where the 1966 thing happened. They were around this abandoned building of the power plant when they seen the Mothman, and then they drove away. And it was torn down in, like you said, 1994. So we can no longer go to that place. That's apparently where the Mothman could have been kind of hanging out in. Let's keep looking around and see what's going on. First off, I'm loving the Mothman costume. Really cool. And the men in black are definitely interesting. This is what really is like freaking me out. Why were they here? Who were they looking for? Obviously, they were there for the Mothman. You know what I mean? And they're in Lincolns and Cadillac cars with strange logos. Look what they're saying. And why would they be in a town, Mount Pleasant? It's because they knew something that no one else did. You know, and that was, hey, we're going to go get the Mothman and we're going to get him out of here. They usually traveled in groups or of 2 and 3. You know, that's just part of the thing. And remember, people only associate the men in black with aliens. So that's the other thing. They were wondering what's going on. And this, I don't even think this is a conspiracy. This is real. Loving this because this is actual documentation of back in the day here in Point Pleasant. But even look at this, Point Pleasant UFOs, unusual objects in the sky. So there was a lot going on besides the Mothman here, which can all tie together. I didn't even know this. There's literally books written, the Mothman prophecies, like an actual book here. People are all about it. People love this. Hell, I'm here. I'm loving this. I feel like I'm the new whatever this guy is who's coming out here to try to find it, but he's going serious. This is really interesting, guys. Right here is actual old newspaper photos of people who claiming to see the Mothman. It's right in the front page. Check this out. Right here, Point Pleasant. Right here, couple sees man-sized creature, bird, or something. And this was the first actual report, November 16th, 1966. This is the original first time that they found it. And guys, I'm going to pause it right here. If you guys want to read up on this, you can just pause the screen. We head to the back of this place. You can see just more and more photos relating to the Mothman or stuff about it. Now, for some reason, again, because the Mothman was seen apparently at the crash of the bridge, this bridge is also put into the Mothman Museum. But people are speculating that the Mothman did it or something happened. But this is actual photos of the bridge crashing, killing, again, 45 or 46 people. It was a disaster, and it was awful during the season where everything should be happy. Christmas time. Welcome to the Harris Hall and Museum Media Room. Again, more men in black. Oh no. Dude, Bro, the Mothman is literally right behind you.
No way.
Yeah, he is.
Oh no.
Bro. That's it, guys. For $5, you can literally see all the original newspapers, different documents, and different projects that were done on the Mothman, but then also kind of discover and watch some of the films here. So guys, we are out of the Mothman Museum, but the person who's running the museum, I asked if we can do an interview, and she's down to talk. So, hi. Question. So did you live here like your whole life, or?
Yeah, I'm from the area. My family's been in this general region for like hundreds of years. I actually grew up across the river, but yeah, I worked here at the Mothman Museum in high school, and I'm working here right now part-time.
That's badass.
My first job.
Yeah, no, I respect it. It's a pretty cool first job.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So did your family grew up here then?
Mm-hmm.
So your family was around when the hype was going on about the Mothman?
Yeah, my parents weren't born, but my mom's parents lived in Point Pleasant pretty much their whole lives. And my grandpa was actually in the National Guard, so he worked on the land where a lot of the Mothman sightings were. Neither of my grandparents saw anything, but they knew a lot of the people who did, and they said people were definitely freaked out. And then actually, when my mom was a kid, like 20 years later, her great-grandma said she saw Mothman. Well,
all right.
The way she put it was she saw a red-eyed demon out the window when she was washing dishes, and she lived at the TNT area. And my family was like, so Mothman? And she was like, no, it was just a demon, and I prayed it away.
I love that. One last question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So one last question.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to go to the TNT area to find Mothman yourself?
Oh, yeah, there's nothing to do here, so people do that a lot. You know, when I was a kid, I was convinced I saw Mothman everywhere. When we would drive by the statue, my mom would warn me before we were a block away, so I could go like that. But yeah, I mean, teenagers, college students, you know, go out there a lot and try to find something, but I have not had any luck, unfortunately.
Dang, all right. Well, we're going to try tonight. Hopefully we might get lucky.
Yeah.
Thank
hope so.
you.
All right, guys. So here's what we learned so far. We know the Mothman is no longer really here or showing himself too much. We know also that the Mothman could have been some sort of alien or a bad experiment go wrong. We also know the Mothman could possibly have even been a mutation that happened that went wrong and now it turned to this thing. Or it was some sort of experiment. We also know that the government was involved because they brought Men in Black here. And now we know that there's a chance, maybe, because I was reading online, this is something I didn't really bring up to you guys, but the Mothman could be associated to an angel of death, a demon, because it's like every time if you've seen the Mothman, something bad would happen. Ain't it weird how the bridge also collapsed the same day that the Mothman was never seen again?
Right. And the FBI also left.
Yeah. So what the heck is going on? Guys, we are walking to the bridge right now. We're trying to find the memorial for it. Obviously the bridge is no longer there, but we're looking for the memorial. Right here is the memorial, and right behind us, right here, this whole road that would lead right down driving would take us to the other side of Point Pleasant, and this was where the bridge disaster happened. Now, this bridge was called the Silver Bridge, and when this collapsed on December 15th in 1967, it killed over 46 people. And here's the weird thing. Now, this obviously is not fully proven, but when the bridge collapsed, people said and claimed they seen the Mothman, which is why I'm reporting this story right now. Now, the bridge was only 39 years old, and there was a crack in the bridge that was eternal, and that's why the bridge completely collapsed. Check this out. This is what the bridge used to look like. I really like how they put it together. How like this was the road that you would drive up on that bridge. It's a really cool and unique memorial. I do want to take this time to say rest in peace to all the victims from this bridge. Such a weird freaking town. I mean, the fact that they call this Point Pleasant, you got the old theaters, the town that never changed, all the old buildings just rechanged, and like people just constantly through generations moved back into them. It's a frozen in time place. I don't know how to describe it. I'm trying to say it. It's just the weirdest thing, and I love it. I'm all in for it. This is so freaking cool. I mean, come on. The freaking ticket booth. Right here, if you would want to watch the movie. This is insane. Just the saloon. Some of the coolest vibes that I strive for when going to like towns and places to explore in general. I love the oddities and the weird things, and this town is right on point with it. Now we are on the next part of this journey. We learned about the place, we know the history, we interviewed some locals. It's time to go into the fields. Let's go to the TNT area, and let's go to the exact site where they see the Mothman. So guys, if you are new here, my crew is called the Exploring Crew. We travel the world as groups and with my friends, and we go to different places around the earth that's abandoned, spooky, or weird, or crazy. We make videos on it. We explore. And guys, really quick, if you are loving this series and you like watching the bus tours, this hoodie is my official Tour Bus 2024 hoodie, Exploring Crew. And on the back, I do have the Mothman eyes right here. The Mothman eyes. Not in red though, because the red would have popped out too much in my design. But this is fresh, it's out, it's for sale. Guys, please, if you're supporting this series, check this out, let's go. All right, we are about 13 minutes away. Sun is setting now, so we're gonna get there when it's still a little bit light, which is good, because I don't wanna just show up into the battlegrounds, when it's still sunny out. As we leave the town and drive for 10 minutes, you can see how we're now about to get into the forest. Next update, we are turning on the Potter Creek, or whatever it's called, and this is the road we have to go on. The famous one where all the Mothman sightings happen. These are where the bunkers are too, the abandoned ones, somewhere down here. Right now, we are deep in the woods, in the wildlife place, and we're looking for the igloo right now. And I think it's a little bit behind me, I might have passed it. So, I'm not sure yet. We'll figure this out. But there are some cars parked down here. And Dave says when he was interviewing someone in McDonald's that they said there's a lot of weird people that lurk around here at night, so we have to watch out. Point Pleasant doesn't seem that pleasant. Apparently, this is the parking to go to the bunkers where a lot of the Mothman sightings were also found recently, right down here. So I'm gonna park my bus right in here. And there we go. I kind of don't trust anyone here, to be honest. So we parked the bus. We're in the middle, the center of everything. But here's the weird thing. Look at this. Someone spray painted and it says, "Go here, please." So I guess there's a lot of others that are trying to find the Mothman and to go here. Let's go see what the heck's going on here. So what's weird is, like, why would the Mothman want to lurk through here? But apparently back in the day before the abandoned complex was demolished, he lived in there and hid in there in the abandoned area. But that's gone now, so he could be anywhere. But we're searching. Oh, dude, what the hell? The bunker. I need a light for this. Well, Steve, you go first.
The Mothman is in here.
Yeah. The Mothman is here.
I think I should go last because I am probably the slowest now. I'm 8 months, guys.
No, I think you should go first, Dave, because we can offer you as a...
Yeah.
You got a lot of meat
Yeah.
on you.
Let's do it. Wow. Dude, this is weird. Hello?
You guys gotta be prepared.
Oh,
Wait.
wow.
Fuck, it's done.
On camera.
No.
Caught in 4K.
No.
On camera, caught in 4K. Done. Hold that clip forever. Classic Steve Ronan in the flesh. #1 explorer, huh? Yeah, all right.
I got the wrong light.
What, bro? Seriously though. Seriously, on some real note. Look what I got. Real one.
It's dead.
Yep. See you on the other side, bro. Let me go take my time in here. Whoa. This is really cool.
You hold that light.
Whoa, what are you doing? Get out of here. Get your own light.
You hold that light.
All right, I just seen it. Hey, I'll see you, bro. I'll see you around. Dude, go in there and film.
I already saw it too.
No, go in there and film.
I got everything.
What's that, dude? Don't let him go first. He needs to go.
It's a nice light.
Yeah, I'll see you in there, bro. What was I doing? I was just chilling. There. Yeah. Hey, watch this. This is one of these. Ready? Watch, ready?
After 3, 2, 1,
All three of us.
3, 2, 1.
That would happen. Dude, so apparently the Mothman hid in this.
Yo, if the Mothman is still alive, he probably heard that right now and is probably on his way here.
Sounds like that. What was that? Yeah. Was that you?
2, 1.
Come out and play! So weird, huh?
We then got completely distracted by how fun this bunker is and forgot what our objective was.
Let's get out of here. What just happened? You know, all the locals say it's spooky here at night, and I can already get the vibe. Whether he's here or not, it is spooky.
It's not even night time.
Yeah. Wait, it's actually a swamp and not a pond or a lake. I was wrong. Another bunker. Well, let's go see if there's anyone in there. This one has trash cans.
Just prepare. It's okay. Actually,
Yeah.
He's lights the whole time.
Yeah. For real, Steve. Use your light. So no one's in here? Yep, no one's in here.
He's in the drawing of the Mothman.
That's true.
We're in the right area.
Well, way at the end, we can see a dot. I think it's people coming. I think they're walking out.
Use your Samson, Joe.
Well, over there's a tire too, so people are just littering here. Yes, walked to the last bunker. We went pretty much all the way to the end, but there is nothing in any of them. No Mothman. Did you guys see the Mothman anywhere?
He's hiding.
We're looking.
Yeah, we want to see the Mothman.
You might see him.
Okay.
He's overgrown over there, so watch out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. See ya. Thank you.
Well, I think they're locals on a stroll, but no sign of the Mothman here. It is almost dark, and still no sign of any winged creature or anything out of the ordinary yet. Will that change when it's dark? That's why we're here to find out. So this is actually the last bunker. You can't even tell it's a bunker anymore. Dude, I'm freaked out to go in this one. Nope. Nope. As you can see here, this is why people say it is creepy here. Look at this vibe. I like it a lot though. We're gonna head out to the bus, we're gonna grab my other gear, and we're gonna go to a different side of this place, the opposite side, and just kind of keep looking. All right, we are off, guys. We are off. Can't even see where I'm going. I can't believe the Mothman lurks these grounds, or at least did at one time. There's nothing out here anymore. But if you think about it, explorers, if you think about it, remember, this was all owned by the military at one point, and all the experiments that went down here. So you kind of, anything's possible. Guys, we made it to a split in the road, right or left. Yo, what about that big light? Can you shine it through that window?
Maybe
try it.
Better.
Does it? Oh, it does work though. Yo, that light's so good.
But like,
Let's.
like a lantern.
It does for you, but it doesn't for me. Not like this bright. We are actually deep out here now, and it's starting to freak me out because there's no going back. We're too invested in the plans. I don't know. We're still moving though. Oh, I dodged it.
It's on the road.
Yeah, so this is actually funny enough. Whatever that thing's in the road is where I was gonna park. This should be like an entrance here, or like a footpath. That's a Happy Meal.
It's a Happy Meal.
It's a kids meal, Happy Meal. Now I don't know where this leads, bro. So I'm just gonna pull over right here, and then we'll deal with it later. We'll deal with the consequences later. All right, look at this. So many different paths in the forest here. All right, I just want to show you guys with this because we're gonna have to switch to other lights. This light, even at full power, you can see it doesn't do its justice really. But if we're gonna find any Mothman, we are in pretty much the center of the forest now. So as of right now, we're parked, like I said, we're in the middle of the forest. If he's here and his eyes is glowing red, regardless, we're gonna see it because this does pick up red, as you can see. So I know there's a lot of paths, and any path can lead us anywhere, but I was thinking here is the scariest looking one, down here.
Mine's even. Mine's better though.
Be careful with the Mothman.
It says no fishing.
No, no fishing.
Controlled hunt area.
All hunting by permit only, no fishing.
Oh, so that explains the
Hunt area.
So you could hunt for just 14 days in the area here.
Wait a minute. I don't even think. Should we be going through hunting grounds?
Especially we're in the hunt spirit and all.
Well, look at our gear though. We're like geared out.
And we heard the shooting.
That's true. All right, I'll see you guys in there.
Didn't tell us to stay out.
Does it tell us to stay out?
It says no fishing.
The thing is, if we actually see him, I mean, he's gonna come out of nowhere. I mean, this thing is gonna come and sweep us by with his crazy hands and pick us up and lift us right in Jeepers Creepers, and we're gone, just like that. He's old though. He might be like limping to pick us up. That Mothman is in a cane, bro, trying to pick us up.
We spent an hour just wandering through the woods, looking around trying to see something.
Whoa. We came to like a fork. It goes there and it goes another split.
What way do we go? What way do we go?
Oh, that looks like a cave. But it's not, you know, like just the way it's shaped.
I heard like a baby crying. I don't hear it anymore. I hear a lot of work going on down there though. Yeah. On this side.
Bro,
is that a pack of wolves?
It sounds like wolves.
I think it's a pack of wolves.
You know,
Yeah. It's not dogs. I think it's legit wolves though. We're not near houses.
We are really deep in the woods as well.
I know. So dude, when I did my Bigfoot video, I'm even gonna say this to the camera really quick because it was serious.
So one time, explorers, I did a Bigfoot video, and in the video we were really deep in the woods, just like now. If you didn't watch the video, type in Exploring with Josh Bigfoot. And literally, I'm not even kidding you, we had a guy help us with a gun, and all the wolves surrounded us in the forest. The guy had to take his gun out and protect us, and we had to step back slowly and to get out because they were ready to attack. And that was really true.
So I've been walking a little bit further down more, kind of seeing if I could see anything or hear anything. We hear someone on a bike, I think. What is that?
Dude, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Sounds
It's-
like a generator or something.
It's like right over there.
Yeah, what if
Could be like hillbilly people.
What if that is a chainsaw?
I don't know. I have my thing on full blast now. I think it is a generator.
Maybe a
At first I
hunter?
thought it was someone in a bike, but I think it's a generator.
I think maybe it's a hunter camping out here.
I think it is.
Oh yes.
And then maybe he has like his dogs. Or it could be wolves that we were hearing barking.
It's definitely a generator because they're hunting. I think that's literally
Yeah,
it.
they're probably
And if
camping
that's
out
really
here.
going on, then reality is you're right. We should get out of here because they actually are going to shoot
As I
us.
said, we're deep in the woods.
Oh, hear that? Watch. Look how loud that was.
It's coming from here. That is a howl.
Yeah, those are wolves, bro. Yeah. Bro, that's like right over here.
Literally a howl. Bro, that's where we're coming from too.
Let's try to like howl the wolves. Like howl them. How do we call them out here?
I mean, okay, let's do it. Come on.
Ready?
That sounds like a wolf.
How do we do that?
No, I'm kidding.
What the hell?
I'm kidding. This is a real deal.
Do it again, see?
This feels silly, kinda.
Dude, behind you.
It is though, but let's see if we hear
It
them.
might work.
The exploring crew and I didn't hear nothing out here after trying to call the wolves for a while.
Well, I guess that's it. All right, I'm packing.
I think your house scared them off.
My howl?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. All right.
It turns out our howling worked, but not for wolves.
Leaving. Oh my, what the hell? Guys, we are leaving right now and we are seeing dogs just randomly over here. There's no homes. Yeah, look. We're just leaving in the forest. Where'd the dogs go? Dude. Yeah, look, there's dogs randomly roaming. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys. Oh, they have collars and stuff. What? That's so weird. Where are they going? Are they? I think they are hunting dogs. That's smart, bro. Wow. Dude, we were gonna get shot if we stayed here. Guys, the dog is chasing our car. Look out in the corner. Look at this.
It's a fast dog.
He's chasing us. He's trying to like hunt us down. What is going on? I like this dog though. If these are hunting dogs, which I'm assuming they are, like, where's the hunters and what's going on with them? What are they doing? Like,
If they did hunt and find animals, are they just gonna report them back to the hunters? I've never seen this before. What does he sound like? I'm thinking it's like, rah, rah. He is huge, but his fingers and his claws. This is the Jeepers Creepers in real life. This is insane. Look at him. I'm holding his hand. Together, we will rule the world, Mothman. We are going red in honor of the Mothman. Driving in red mode the whole way. Look how dark this is. This is scary.
You're sick in the head, Josh.
You're sick!
You are sick.
You're sick!
Wait, you're both sick. They got surrounded, or a pack of wolves come out.
Holy shit, you seen hell.
So I don't know if it's in this section right now we are.
What is that? Oh, hang
I
on,
don't
bro.
even know.
Wait, say that again, Dave. I got struck by fucking heaven for a second. Like, I couldn't see anything. It was like an X-ray click. It was so fast.
I don't even want to do it because it might blind you all.
Yeah, wait. Show. Do it down there. Let's see what it looks like. Holy crap. Do it for long. Does it let you do it longer? Oh, that is so bright.
Is that all it does? One flash on it? Oh, wow.
Wow, we can see everything now.
Yeah.
That is cool. All right, my bad. I got ADHD, so distracted.